Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Welcome to a brand new series of Gladiators. We are back. Contender ready. Let's go. Gladiator ready.
You can run. You can't hide.
Is there anything I can't do?
Give me all this. Got another thing coming.
Please do not try this at home.
Gladiators is back tougher. Starts January 2025 on BBC One and iPlayer.
I really love you, Marianne. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm seeing someone.
Oh, how long?
A couple months.
I've heard you're a bit of a nosy Parker. You know what happens to nosy Parkers, don't you?
Femi, are you for real right now? You will never be one of them.
Box sets to stay in for. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
Lock yourself away with the True Crime Podcast. Intrigue to catch a scorpion.
He's a smuggler on the most wanted lists of crime agencies across Europe.
Dead man running.
Police no longer looking for a missing person. They're now searching for a wanted man.
Gangster catching the kingpins.
27 years of reporting. This is the most shocking sequence of events I've ever heard.
The best of 24 is here on BBC Sounds.
Bored with cooking the same meals? Original ideas from Food and Drink in an hour. Let's whet your appetite.
Irresistible. Harry, roar!
The Masters starts next Sunday at 1, live on BBC Two and iPlayer.
Today I'm in Bristol, one of the most sustainable cities in England, to find out how they're caring for creation.
Now on BBC One, the Lunchtime News with Martine Croxall.
Good afternoon. Large parts of England and Wales are facing problems caused by heavy snow and freezing rain. Airports across England have started to reopen after having been forced to close their runways due to the severe weather. Manchester Airport and Liverpool's John Lennon Airport have both resumed flights, but warned of continued delays. Sharon Barber reports from Yorkshire.
After days of waiting, it finally arrived overnight, creating picturesque but also hazardous scenes. Yorkshire had some of the heaviest snowfall. This is Leeds. And Rotherham was completely carpeted. North Wales has also received some of the thickest snowfall, where police have advised against any non-essential travel.
Here in Yorkshire, we woke up to very beautiful scenes, but it's very treacherous on the pavement and especially in places on the roads, and warnings, of course, to take care if you have to head out.
Many are enjoying the snow here, but some are worried about their journeys ahead.
It was actually quite exciting because I love doing snowballs with my sister, but it's a bit hard because we're going today and we don't want it to be too icy.
Well, I'm not enjoying it very much at all. I want to get the train, but the trains are delayed, so the weather, eh?
In nearby Harrogate, the snowplows have been out, but people have already had their travel plans disrupted.
We're going to stay put. We've been driving from Scotland down to Brighton, and we stopped off last night, looked at the weather forecast, but we're going to stay put, just enjoy the weather, and then just travel safely back down south tomorrow.
I can't get to the airport. I've booked an Uber, but they've cancelled it, and I'm trying to book another one, and I'm waiting for a driver to appear.
Manchester Airport has now reopened after being closed overnight, but train services are being affected across the north and the west, and how long it will last remains to be seen.
That's all from me. There's plenty more on the BBC News website. The next news on BBC One is at 5:30. Bye for now.
Hello there, good afternoon. We'll take a brief look now at the weather for the week ahead. So lots of wintry weather around this weekend, but the snow across the southern half of the UK has now turned back to rain, and there's plenty of added snow melt too. But still, the snow keeps falling over the higher ground of northern England. Here there is a Met Office amber weather warning still in force until midnight tonight, and that covers the Pennines and the Cumbrian Fells, where we're still expecting some further accumulations, and some of that snow could drift around as well, with brisk easterly winds blowing here, so still some travel disruption to be expected. That snow just curling off into the southern uplands. But this is the radar picture showing us the recent rain and the snow turning back to rain across the southern half of the UK. There's plenty of spray here on the roads, and there'll be more rainfall to come and some added snow melt as well. The snow will affect parts of the southern uplands, and there'll be icy stretches with more wintry showers into eastern Scotland. Some sunshine for western Scotland, still a bit of a wintry mix across the hills of Northern Ireland. But just look at the temperatures, 12, 13 degrees Celsius, very mild across the southern half of England and into South Wales. But it remains cold further north, and the milder air never quite gets here. So everything is just going to refreeze onto the roads and pavements overnight tonight. There will be some very icy stretches. It remains very windy, areas of rain around at times, and some more falling snow, especially over the higher ground. But this is how we're starting off the day tomorrow. Still 11 degrees Celsius in East Anglia and South East England underneath that rain, and then the low pulls away into the North Sea. There'll be plenty of wintry showers, and we start to draw down that northerly wind again. The colder air will be digging back in, but very windy for these North Sea facing coasts, and also towards some of these western coasts as well as we head through the day. Again, some more wintry showers piling in across northern eastern Scotland down through the Pennines, and some wintry showers too for Northern Ireland across Wales and possibly for the Moors and the Tors. Temperatures across the south and the east will be dropping through the day. We'll end the day with mid-single figures here. So staying cold. Here's that colder air just sweeping back in again from the Arctic, and the chilly air is sticking around as we head through the rest of the week as well. It certainly is an icy start. Watch out for those icy stretches, especially on Monday morning. It'll stay cold with wintry showers and widespread frosts by night. This is Tuesday. Now there'll be more showers into the north of Scotland piling in on that northerly wind. They'll be wintry in nature. The winds are still quite brisk towards coastal areas, but they will lighten inland. Temperatures again no higher than low to mid single figures really. With those lighter winds, then there could be some areas of mist and fog around on Wednesday. And just take a look at this rain towards the south. On the leading edge of that, there could possibly be a little bit of winteriness. Perhaps we'll be keeping an eye on it. Again, it's still feeling very cold. There will be some ice around, and if we do see mist and fog, it could be quite slow to lift and clear. Now, that area of low pressure will curl away again as we head through Thursday. Again, widespread frosts on Thursday and Friday mornings. Then we start to see some more rain just edging from the Atlantic here. It's not going to make too many inroads, but it will turn the air a little milder out towards the west. But then high pressure builds back in again from the east, and that colder air will still bite towards the east. So generally as we head through next week, well, it's not as eventful as this weekend has been, but watch out for more wintry showers around, and it's still very cold. Stay warm. Bye-bye for now.
Get the live commentary action of Premier League Sunday on BBC Sounds. Coverage of Fulham playing Ipswich Town in 45 minutes at 2. And the big one, leaders Liverpool host Manchester United today at 4:30.
Welcome to a brand new series of Gladiators. We are back. Contender ready. Let's go. Gladiator ready.
You can run. You can't hide.
Is there anything I can't do?
Give me all this. Got another thing coming.
Please do not try this at home.
Gladiators is back. Tougher. Starts January 2025 on BBC One and iPlayer.
It's me, Paddy McGuinness, taking the driving seat on Inside the Factory.
A little bit nervous.
Are you on the case?
I've got it covered.
This factory churns out 46 million flapjacks, 500 million packs of snacks.
That is good.
Mind-boggling.
The new series.
I cannot wait to get stuck in.
Inside the Factory. Starts Tuesday at 8 on BBC One and iPlayer.
I'm reinvestigating some of the most dramatic chapters in British history.
Oh, yes, it turns very dark here.
Get closer to the truth.
Lucy Worsley investigates. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
BBC One delivers the new Series 6. Also later on, new Call the Midwife. Look at what that has in store for us in just a moment.
A new decade brings change to Poplar.
I'm your midwife. The more you tell me, the more I can help you. It was everything. Everything this job was meant to be.
The new series of Call the Midwife, due tonight at 8 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Hey guys, Joe Wicks here, helping you maximise your gains. You're going to need dedication, persistence and strength. Come on guys, can you take the heat? Let's go!
This is your fault, Meaden.
This is not what I meant when I said I hope the guest dragon works out.
Woo! The new series of Dragon's Den starts Thursday at 8 on BBC One and iPlayer.
You look amazing.
I love a good wedding.
Have you been dating?
Oh, a couple of dates a few months ago. Archie, mysterious lawyer. We may have looked at his socials. Seriously, Hannah, what's holding you back?
Scared of being alone. I'm scared of being with someone.
But isn't anything worth doing terrifying?
Another toast to that.
The Split, Barcelona. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
Life Beneath the Waves in Blue Planet 2 in 5 minutes after an elephant's tale on BBC One.
It's me, Paddy McGuinness, taking the driving seat on Inside the Factory.
A little bit nervous.
Are you on the case?
I've got it covered.
This factory churns out 46 million flapjacks, 500 million packs of snacks.
That is good.
Mind-boggling.
The new series,
I cannot wait to get stuck in.
Inside the Factory, starts Tuesday at 8 on BBC One and iPlayer.
I really love you, Marianne. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm seeing someone.
Oh, how long?
A couple months. I've heard you're a bit of a nosy Parker. You know what happens to nosy Parkers, don't you? Femi, are you for real right now? You will never be one of them.
Box sets to stay in for. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
Have you heard of the Ink Black Heart? One of the fans is stalking me online. They use the name Anime.
Find out who Anime is. He's the creator of the game.
She's been murdered.
What's she saying?
You've been warned.
Enemy knows we're closing in.
I don't want to lose you.
I'll sort myself out. You need to get out of there.
Strike, the Ink Black Heart. Press red to watch now on BBC iPlayer.
If you're just joining me with you live on BBC One, welcome to Sunday afternoon here with us. Gladiators, the celebrity special coming up at 5 to 3. First, marvellous marine life up close.
Guess I should have listened to my friend. All the burning bridges that have fallen after me. All the lonely feelings and the burning memories. Everyone I left behind each time I close the door. Burning bridges lost forevermore. Burning bridges lost forevermore.
The European campaign is going to make Africa look like a tea party.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Bill Sterling.
I like got boots. Bell.
We'll be fighting beside some of the best and most courageous soldiers on Earth. The famous SAS. My brother was the midwife of this regiment. I refuse to be its coroner.
The new series of SAS Rogue Heroes. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
Have you heard of the Ink Black Heart? One of the fans is stalking me online. They use the name Anime.
Find out who Anime is. He's the creator of the game.
She's been murdered.
What's he saying?
You've been warned.
Enemy knows we're closing in.
I don't want to lose you.
I'll sort myself out. You need to get out of there.
Strike, the Ink Black Heart. Press red to watch now on BBC iPlayer.
I'm re-investigating some of the most dramatic chapters in British history.
Oh, yes, it turns very dark here.
Get closer to the truth. Lucy Worsley investigates. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
Let's enjoy some more Clint Eastwood now on BBC Two, and his films don't get much better than this.
In David Attenborough, this is how it works. They just say, nothing can swim in this water. It was toxic brine, oil water. Same thing. Nothing could actually swim about like it. And there was bats, lots of cockroaches, climbing up a mountain of poo. He says he doesn't like it. But why do we have to watch it? Because I don't want to watch it, and then I don't want to watch it, and then I just get dragged in. Very good.
You look amazing.
I love a good wedding.
Have you been dating?
Oh, a couple of dates a few months ago. Archie, mysterious lawyer.
We may have looked at his socials.
Seriously, Hannah, what's holding you back?
Scared of being alone. I'm scared of being with someone.
But isn't anything worth doing terrifying?
Another toast to that.
The Split, Barcelona. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
Attention, passengers.
I feel like you are calculated.
This is actually the most brutal thing.
Was this a really bad idea?
Strap in. It's about to get juicy. The Traitors continues Wednesday at 9 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Jim Carrey will put a smile on your face in The Mask at 5 to 4. First famous faces in a face-off with the Gladiators. Short stories narrated by Hugh Bonneville on BBC Sounds. You can listen now. And there's another dose of daring with the SAS Grog Heroes later on. The new series continues here tonight at 9.
This is what you fell in love with.
Oh, what a goal!
Giant killing dreams.
A goal upsets for all the ages.
Top billing teams.
One of the truly great FA Cup goals.
All or nothing.
Another incredible cup chapter.
This is original football. The FA Cup third round kicks off with Manchester City v Salford City. Live Saturday 5:30 on BBC One and iPlayer.
I really love you, Marianne. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm seeing someone.
Oh, how long?
A couple months. I've heard you're a bit of a nosy Parker. You know what happens to nosy Parkers, don't you? Femi, are you for real right now? You will never be one of them.
Box sets to stay in for. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
This is categorically not another one of your preposterous escapades.
Whatever's going on here is extremely dangerous. I think it's better if you don't get involved.
What I want you to do, children, is identify the would-be assassin and stop him.
Do you have any enemies, Charlie?
I upset a lot of people.
What we have to do is watch everybody. Time's running out.
Brand new adventure with the Famous Five. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
Smoking hot fun in our Sunday afternoon family film now on BBC One. Jim Carrey is magical in The Mask.